Okay, I'm at Rejuvenation Hardware in Portland, Oregon, kind of looking over some stuff. They have some amazing light fixtures here, which kind of get into that whole steampunk age and late 1800 type stuff, early 1900 stuff, and then kind of some artistic interpretations of the style, which are really cool, good centerpiece type stuff. And remember, if we're doing small building construction, retreat type places, you pretty much go with any kind of fancy lighting you want. And the question is, on some of this, like with these old style Edison style bulbs, LED may or may not detract from that. You may want this style of light just for the style on it. And it's possible to home make this stuff, but there's a lot of work involved, so you can also just go and buy it. So it's about $1,000 for that light fixture, but realize that that's kind of a centerpiece for one of the small houses. The thing is, with the bulb choices on these, you can get kind of creative on that. Now, I don't want to ask what the power consumption is in some of these older filament bulb reproductions, but they really are cool. And the pricing isn't all that ugly if you're already paying for LED bulbs. So, if we're looking at events or entertaining or something like that, is some of these kind of neat old styles like the flicker flame bulb. The other thing is these things produce heat. So if the byproduct of the heat doesn't bother you, for example, you're in a cold climate anyway, and the byproduct heat isn't necessarily a bad thing. No reason to be against it. One thing they are doing is a little bit of CFL and stuff, where they'll try to go after some style on that, kind of a Tesla type of thing. But there are styling options when we do the off-grid stuff as far as the electrical goes, because we're not paying for the electricity. And if you don't mind a little bit of dual purpose where your lights also produce some heat, there is some pretty cool styling available. There's something I can't find here right now, but they got to be around somewhere. But it was a light where the glass bulb was basically mason jars. It was a thing that would attach onto a mason jar. I don't see it here, but those are some of the styling you can do on this stuff. And if we're designing small spaces, there's no reason not to design the small spaces nicely, because nobody wants to be in a backwoods trailer park. If you have a choice to design small spaces but do them nicely, with some of this cool little stuff, or reproduction, or building it custom.